몰카시바 TV Tokyo.
Hey, what's up guys? T here from Louisville Task Force, and this is Slingin Plastic Podcast. Today we're going to be having an interview with callsign Ironhorse and Tactical Mermaid. So let's just kick this right off. So the first question, what got you two into participating in Airsoft events and the community overall?
You want to go first? Honestly, what got me into Airsoft was playing Battlefield 1942.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Like,
it really is.
I played that with one of my friends, and then he got into Airsoft, and he was like, dude, you have to come try this out. And I was like, what is it? He's like, we shoot BBs at each other. I was like, I did that as a kid, but, obviously it was metal BBs and not really the safest thing to do. But I went and played, and I was wearing UCP and running somebody's sidearm, and I just got hooked from there on out. Like, it was game over.
It's game over.
We all start in UCP.
Yeah, it was cheap and easy.
I actually didn't start playing until about 3 years ago. Like, I tried it once or twice when I was 18, but then I was just like, I don't know about this. But then when I met Josh, he kind of got me into it, and it just kind of went from there, honestly.
Oh, two very different stories.
Yeah.
As far as events, my first major event was Tim versus Bob 4. And again, it was the same friend that got me into it. I was like, man, this looks amazing. We should go, which was at Ballahak.
Yeah.
And if you ever get the chance to go play there, do it. It is amazing.
As soon as I get the funds, yeah, I'll definitely see you there.
I know, right?
Well, from Eastern Kentucky, it's like a 9-hour drive. So you put like another hour and a half from Lexington. But totally worth it. Like, make a weekend out of it.
Oh, sounds like a plan. I mean, yeah, I've always been wanting to go to that field, considering I see like 100 pictures of it online. So
I know, it's a very active field for sure.
yeah, definitely.
Let's see, I think my first one was Irene.
Yeah, that was your first big game.
Yeah, that was my first big game. I mean, obviously I played the smaller games around here, but Irene was the biggest one, and it was okay.
Now that was, what year Irene was that? Like, was that when it was in Fort Knox, or was that the year after?
No, that was at MUTC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2015.
Okay. I'm trying to date it back, because when I started, I think it was 2013 when I started, because it was my junior year in high school.
Oh, okay.
So I just remember the big Fort Knox Irene game, and that's kind of my reference point to when I started, because I keep forgetting.
I wish that I could have played at Fort Knox, because that's the video that actually got me into MilSim. I remember looking up on YouTube, or just typing Airsoft on YouTube.
Oh, they're good videos.
I know, and I was just like, holy crap, they have cosplayers, and I was like, this is amazing. They have explosives. I'm just like, wow.
It's just like Comic-Con, but it's military.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's so weird how a lot of those things, a lot of the parallels are made.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want those parallels to be made, but damn it, it's so true.
It is.
We're a bunch of grown-ass adults LARPing. That's exactly what we're doing.
Oh Lord.
It's the truth, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm not defending it. I'm not against it. Oh God, I will be the first one. I'm not serious, like, at all. Like,
Like, if you take it too serious, it's just go home.
Go
well,
home.
there's a lot of people who take it overtly seriously, and they're just like, you got shot. You can't do anything. Just lie on the ground, dude.
Yeah, there's two operator for me.
Yeah.
They've got, like, cry everything.
Cry or die.
It's the only way to go. I mean, I'll admit it. The very first camo I bought was Cry multicam. It was my very first airsoft purchase ever. I was that guy.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know.
Even secondhand, that stuff's still kind of costly.
Yeah.
Oh, but they last forever.
That's where they get you at. They last for such a long time. Like, it's worth the investment, especially BDUs, because you wear them all the time.
Now, you described when you first started playing airsoft. When did you all first start getting into the, I don't know how to describe it, the community in kind of a way such as your personality pages? Like, Rebecca, you got the Tactical Mermaid page, you've got callsign Ironhorse. Did those start at when you started airsoft, or did those evolve after playing?
Mine sort of did, because, like I said, once I met Josh and I started playing, Josh is like, you should make you like some kind of page or whatever, and basically post your airsoft outings, all this stuff. So I did, and then it just kind of took off from there by itself. It's just like I made up the name one day because I'm obsessed with mermaids. And then I was just like, Tactical Mermaid, that runs really well. So it just kind of took off. Like, I just posted a few photos, and then everybody's just like, what? A girl? You're playing airsoft? What?
Oh, no.
I think for me, it's just, I used Instagram for a personal thing, then started playing airsoft. I just kind of, not starting playing airsoft, just in the past couple of years, I transferred it over to that, pretty much. That's it. And just kind of took off from there for me.
Airsoft is life.
Yes, airsoft is love.
That's interesting. Damn.
Yeah.
So you kind of just started off, was it like slow at the start, or did like popularity in your personality pages, did they start kind of going up really slowly, or was it kind of just all at once?
My DMs, the popularity there was crazy. But then my numbers started picking up with my followers. But obviously I did like the giveaways. That kind of brought people in. And then you have the people that follow you just for the simple fact that you're a girl. And then you have people that's following you because, you do travel quite a lot in airsoft. And people, I guess, want to, keep in touch with that. But it kind of just picked up once I started doing giveaways, honestly. That's my answer.
I'm still waiting for mine to pick up. So,
So we've got success story in progress.
yeah, there you go. I like that. Progress.
Progress. I mean, how else would I phrase it?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like
I just go like, "Oh, dead."
Yeah.
That's a bit more.
It's okay. I see how it is.
That's a little objective. I mean, I'm not gonna go around like, "No, dude, your channel's dead," because I really have no place to say that.
I really don't post a whole lot. I should be posting more as far as that goes. Mine's not so much like trying to get myself out there. Like, I do it just because I enjoy it, which I'm not saying she's doing it just to get it out there or whatever. We both have fun playing, and it just kind of, it's a byproduct of it, really.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Totally get that.
Yeah. But as far as the community goes, I think it's like one of the... What? No, sorry, I thought we unplugged the microphone. Anyways, I was like,
we're off the record now. we can say anything.
All right.
No, but as far as the community, I think it's one of the best. Like, everybody is so like nice. They're nice to me anyways. Josh just is looking at me like, are you
No,
high?
there's some catty people.
Well, there he is.
Hobby.
There he is. When I first started out, everybody was sort of catty. They were just like, no, just do cosplay. Stick to cosplay. And I'm like, what? You know, it's like, there's basically no room for you.
Wow.
I know. I mean, I had people like messaging me. They're just like, no, just do cosplay, you know, girls in airsoft. That's just whatever. You shouldn't be doing it. And I'm really glad I didn't listen to them, like, at all.
I mean, are we actually full? I
Yeah.
didn't know we had reached capacity.
I know, right? I'm just like, there's room for plenty of girls to come and join. Actually, it would be amazing if local fields started doing like something that included just nothing but girls one day, just to get us out there and welcome them to the community.
I mean, I'm assuming some fields should. I mean, I don't see why not. They could get a decent profit out of it.
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk strictly money wise, like not even like, oh, I don't care if they join the sport. I just want cold hard cash. They can still turn a profit.
Oh, absolutely. As a business standpoint, yeah, absolutely.
So next question. We all know that you all interact with a lot of airsoft celebrities and personalities. You guys can't hide it.
Wow.
And
No
even
clue.
in even broader terms, some would consider you all airsoft celebrities. Because with sway, it's a nasty term.
Yeah.
Let's be fair. There's some negative connotations to that term now.
The first time that I ever got called a celebrity in person, I was just like, I'm just a person. I just like to play the pew pew games. I didn't know how to really respond to that.
Well, I guess it's kind of this whole thing. If you have an audience, people refer to you as a personality / celebrity.
Yeah.
Less in
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if people look at airsoft, personalities as role models. I haven't really seen that yet. But I mean, definitely younger kids who get in the sport, I could see.
Yeah, because I mean, you're trying to put a good viewpoint, I guess, on the sport. So, kind of got that.
Yeah, but for the rest of the question, how does that kind of sway an interaction with the other personalities? People who are endorsed by bigger companies. How does that affect your day to day? And do you ever get negative repercussions? Do people hate bomb you, say nasty ass shit? Because let's be fair, everybody gets it. Even we get it.
Like, I'm sure there's people out there trash talking just to trash talk. In my experience, for the most part, I don't have enough credibility or popularity to say like I'm a personality or like a celebrity. I've interacted with these guys, and to me, it's mostly people that are either jealous or just catty that they're not getting the attention that these other people are. It's like, oh, well, Jet, for instance, he's the biggest airsoft personality there is. I mean, hands down. And of course, people are going to trash talk him because he's sponsored. It's like the dude's getting paid to do what he loves, and so people are like, "Oh, he sucks. He's a terrible person. Oh, blah blah blah, this and that."
The exposed videos.
What's that?
The exposed videos.
Yeah.
Here's this one clip of Jet, him falling over. Look, cheater, got him, guys.
But actually getting to talk to these people, we met Leah, Jet, Jonathan Higgs in Texas this past year, and they were super nice and super helpful, trying to direct us what to do with like YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff. Like, it's not like, oh, we're the big shots, you can't do what we do. It's like, hey, let us help you.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Glad to hear that they were very cooperative.
Very. Like,
No, we was twisting their arm. Tell us how you do it.
Oh yeah, you were. You had them all spawn trapped, and you're like, okay, tell us your secret, or yeah, you're gonna get out of here.
I want paid for BB wars. Come on now.
And
Oh,
every
God.
single one of them are the nicest people in person, especially Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's just like a down-to-earth, awesome guy.
Oh, I mean, that's what it seems like from his videos.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Seems
Like-
really friendly. I was assuming he wasn't putting on a fad. Otherwise, that would have kind of cracked through.
Yeah.
But a lot of people you get are normally like they're jealous. You think, or they just kind of want to like talk shit because they can.
As far as people, the negative repercussions, to me it's just people being jealous or just catty, and it's like, oh, I can do this. I'm just going to talk trash just because I can.
Yeah, and plus social media, it's so easy for anybody to get on a keyboard and just go on a rant on how they hate you.
As they sit in their computer chair with all their gear on.
It makes them. It helps them type faster. Let's be fair.
Yeah, I mean, they're keyboard warriors. Come on now.
It makes them come up with some more like wittier insults.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, did you see what he did in his last video? I can't believe he did that.
Oh God.
That's not special forces actions at all.
Oh my god, I can't take him anywhere.
It's true. She keeps me locked in the house in the crate.
Oh. So, moving on to another question. This one's more opinion-based. What is your overall opinion of the airsoft community? And we can start off this question by, like, what are your ideas of it locally, like in Kentucky, Indiana, Nashville, tri-state area? And then we can move on to, like, nationwide.
Do you want to go first? Okay. Locally, well, you have the Sawmill, they've been doing a great job because they play once a month and they draw out like 50 players every time, which is awesome. And they give you food. I mean, seriously, they give you food. RU has done a big turnaround.
Oh, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, and
Especially working with prior management.
Yeah. It was a complete crap show with previous management, and now Gary has actually turned it around. And the new staff has done really well with everything, so I'm really looking forward to that. Indiana, I think that's where we played Pandora's Box. They have Mirror Tactical.
Yeah, it is.
And they did a really good job. Most original events that we've been to have been awesome. Not been in Tennessee yet, for one, so I can't really pass judgment on them.
Haven't gotten to Hellhounds.
Oh wait, Hellhounds! Oh my God, like where it's just literally across from Bowling Green.
Yeah, you don't even.
Yeah,
forget about
that's
that.
Tennessee. Don't worry.
It's 3 hours out from Lexington, but the staff super friendly. They also feed you, and they literally use pallets and tires to build this field, and you're just like, pallets and tires. It doesn't sound fun, but it's so fun.
It is. It was a blast.
Still gotta get around to going there.
Do it.
Yeah, we went randomly one time with Jake DeWeese.
Oh,
And,
my boy.
Yeah,
Jake's everybody's boy, and he knows a guy for everything.
he does.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, holy shit. Jake
Yeah.
can get you anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
But I
yeah,
heard the owner there is really good at Hellhounds. I heard he's really responsive. Like, every time there's a complaint, he'll work with you, and, like, he'll improve the field, and that sounds amazing.
It is, and something else I thoroughly enjoy is the fact that he goes with AMS. I think it's AMS rule set that he goes with. It's either that or Milson West. I'm pretty sure it's AMS, which, most people are kind of gravitating toward that rule set for most national ops. So it gets you used to that. The bandage rule, they do semi-only, if I'm not mistaken. So that really kind of sets the standard across the board for Milsim or Airsoft in general, as opposed to like full auto, 2 feet away, eat my BBs.
Ripping kids in half.
Yeah. Get wrecked.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And as far as nationwide, we've attended Line Claws, which was don't really want to go in detail. We just did not have fun at Irene. The site itself was amazing. It was just the overall gameplay. Third Coast, highly suggest it. They put on a great AO.
I think that's been my favorite so far. It's Third Coast and then Broken Home 5 that we went to.
Yeah, AMS, that was awesome.
Yeah.
We got to ride in the chopper. That was fun.
It was, because I didn't play by the rules. I shot everybody. I was like, oh, you're moving? Dead.
Nobody was safe.
No.
Nobody.
Not at all.
Oh, God.
But the community overall, everybody's, I don't know, you're going to have bad people. It doesn't matter. Like, there's going to be people that don't call their hits. There's going to be people that just want to argue with everything. It's like, dude, I hit you. It's like, no, you didn't. I have you on camera, and, like, the ref saw you get hit. You know, it's just dumb people in general.
Yeah. We've been to, how many CQB places? So we've been to
Buffalo, High
Buffalo
Ground,
and then High
and
Ground.
Ricochet Tactical.
Yeah, Ricochet Tactical was our most recent one.
That was pretty crazy. All the
It
CQB
was.
action.
Are they
No.
good? I've heard some pretty nasty things about CQB fields.
It's so overwhelming. Like, if you're not used to it, like, this is your first time, like, which one was our first one? I keep forgetting. Buffalo, that's right. When we got there, I was just like, okay, this is really intimidating. Got in there, yeah, the kids lit me up. It was not something I was used to.
Yeah, first game I got pooped on by like 10-year-olds. They were just like sliding around corners
Yes.
and shooting me. I was just like, well, I can't just slowly walk around these corners and try to, you know, pile my corners and stuff. So
Yeah.
the next game, like, I was literally just like running around shooting everything. So
It's an adrenaline rush, that's
Yeah.
for certain.
I didn't have the RPS to compete.
well, I was using my AK and it's got a longer trigger pull than my M4. For my first game, I was like, well, we're going to go back to the M4 now.
Yeah. Our friend Plastic Vader, he actually uses a shotgun.
Oh, he uses a sniper rifle
Yeah.
on CQB.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cool thing about Buffalo, they actually have like 2-story buildings, so he'll kind of hide up in the corners and get people.
Yeah.
Now, where's High Ground? High Ground's in New York.
Buffalo, if we said High Ground, we meant Buffalo. Buffalo is in Buffalo, New York.
Ricochet Tactical.
Is in Long Island.
Yeah.
And then High Ground is in Texas, which we're going back this July for their Summer Palooza.
Yeah. Last year we had a kid that rode a train all the way to Texas
From Richmond.
from Richmond to play the Palooza game.
My lord.
He was dedicated.
He took
Yeah,
took a train.
Yeah, they rode out to see family, and he talked to his dad. He's like, Dad, this is close by, let's go. So his dad took him, and it was awesome because his son was talking to us, and they're like, where are you guys from? We're like, Kentucky. They're like, really? Where from? We're like, Lexington. They're like, we're from Richmond. And I'm like, holy crap. You know, being that far away and meeting somebody from locally, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Small world.
I know, all the way in Texas.
If you want to move on to the next question, we can.
Okay.
Otherwise, don't let me keep you here.
I say,
So, what is your overall goal of your Airsoft personality pages, if you have one? Let's be fair. I'm just going to speak for Louisville Task Force. There's no goal. It's pretty much just affect as many people as possible, make a few good jokes, and get out of there.
Yeah.
And also, what drives you? Making it sound like a career. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
well, you know, I just want to reach the highest point I possibly can in my Airsoft, you know, career. Hit the top.
Do you train every day?
I train every day. You know,
You
I
run
do,
10 miles?
I wear all my kit and I jog. I hit the trails. I hit the gym.
The trails.
Go ahead. For me, it's just I play and I post stuff. Like, it's just something I've always enjoyed. It's a fun hobby. It gets me out of the house and off my ass, to be quite honest. The friends that I've made, it's just fun, and I get to enjoy it with Rebecca, which is awesome. As far as what drives me, it's just the fun factor, and I get to LARP. I get to be a cool guy, wear all the cool gear.
Dress up.
You get to be the real military.
I don't really set goals, really. I really don't. I post. I'm an active poster on my Instagram, but as far as my Facebook page, I usually forget that I have it unless somebody messages me on there.
I'll be honest, I'm lazy, and I link whatever's on my Instagram to my Facebook.
You have it set on auto.
Yeah, I just shared.
Not a bad idea.
No.
I'm just saying, because there's a lot that goes into it. Like,
Yes.
we've talked about doing YouTube and stuff, and not just airsoft videos, but spending like 5 to 6 hours on like a 5-minute video, which I know you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, don't worry. I was editing one of our highlight videos, and I think I'm 12 hours into that right now.
Yeah.
It's very daunting. And, being parents, it's like we're kind of drugged whichever direction.
Yeah, so when you see these people that's posting their airsoft videos, like, that person put a lot of hours into that. It's just like, Leah and Jet, I mean, that is their career. I mean, that's how they make their living, and I mean, they're dedicated, and
Well, yeah, so they get a lot more committed time to do that.
yeah, exactly. Like, versus us, like, we're like, should we make a YouTube channel? We're like, yeah, let's do it. And then we're like, do we really want to spend all them hours on the
Like, I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. I'm old.
Next question. The rise of Airsoft Instagram models and Airsoft female personalities raises a question whether or not they are gaining popularity due to their quality of content or by more superficial factors such as sex. What is your opinion? I got to use the big words today.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Somebody's got their big boy pants on. Well, my opinion on the airsoft models, or models in general, that's selling anything. I think if you're selling the product, you don't need to know how the product works because you're getting paid for it. But as far as, I guess the other factor, because sex does sell. I mean, we can't lie. I think there's a lot of girls that's doing it for the wrong reasons.
If you want to elaborate.
Yes, there's some people that I'm very well aware of that's just doing it for, I guess, the social status and the likes. And
Oh my God, I have 10K followers. Look at my boobies.
yeah, and that really actually doesn't even play, and they're not a paid model, they're not a published model of any sort, so you kind of just want to
Super
wish,
dick 'em.
yeah. If that's possible, yeah, just wish they would just mellow out. And I don't know, it drives me crazy, to be quite honest, because it's given us girls a bad name.
The ones that are completely going off sex appeal, right?
Oh,
That's what you're
yeah,
talking about,
absolutely.
Play.
Yeah.
I guess my opinion for it is, well, if they're a model, like, there's a thing about being an aspiring model. It's like, hey, I want to model. That's cool. Go for it. If you're doing it just to get followers on Instagram, do something else. It's Instagram. That's dumb. As far as models go, they get paid to model a product. It's up to the people that have that modeling their product to teach them how to use it. It's like if a model is holding a gun and their fingers on the trigger, it's like, dude, it's your responsibility to tell them not to do that, because that's going to promote gun safety, obviously.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So they don't have a negative implication on the community instead of, being completely focused on their looks. Is that what you're getting at a bit? Especially about trigger control, like what you just brought up.
Like I said, I mean, if it's a model that's actually modeling something, I don't think it's a negative sort of thing, because, I mean, again, sex does sell. And this is a hobby that is dominated by males, prepubescent males.
Oh, I'll agree. I'll second that. I agree with you.
So obviously, they're more drawn to that as opposed to, I don't know, some bearded dude that's gonna be modeling anything. So,
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
well,
Me
play your cards
too.
right, buddy boy.
Well, that's just me. See a
But,
really
I mean-
see a really manly dude in dirt with a machine gun. Oh man, that's badass.
yeah, most definitely. But yeah, there's females out there that are doing it for the entirely wrong reason.
Yes.
And it's to me, it's something easy to get into. Like they're using airsoft to kind of springboard themselves to something else, which is stupid. It's airsoft. It's a hobby.
Hmm.
Well, I asked that question because I saw you both in a video called Pew Pew Bunnies, I believe. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
So it rose the same topic up, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I never really considered that. Because I never thought it was a problem until, I saw that video.
Yeah, if you look around Instagram and just type in like females and airsofters, it's pretty ridiculous. Like what people try to do. It's like, come on now.
It's just really oversaturated.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, the majority of your viewers, they could be children. Like, why do you want to put half clothed, and you're just displaying yourself for airsoft?
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
It is.
So, okay. Well, thanks, guys. That was a good answer. So for the next question, recently it seems that airsoft personalities are immune from criticism due to anyone trying to saying slightly negative gets blasted with a tirade of hate comments. Do you believe this is true?
People like Jet and Leah, they're going to have their fans who obviously are going to defend them if they feel like somebody's trying to talk down to them or talk smack on them. It's just how it works. Obviously, if somebody's going to talk bad about me, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt because, again, it's a hobby. We're all grown adults LARPing. And if you're going to sit here and talk about me while I'm shooting plastic BBs at somebody else, I'm just like, oh, are you serious right now?
Mhm.
Like, it's a hobby. It's not a sport. It's just a hobby. We all enjoy doing it. So, as far as just hate comments, I don't think it really bothers anybody. They're just like, oh, it's probably some random troll talking trash.
Yeah.
Is that opposed to somebody that, there's definitely a difference between somebody who, tells, the guy to go kill himself and just puts KYS versus somebody who puts a bit of a longer comment and it's like, I thought the video was good, but you could improve in this, this, and this. I mean, there's definitely a difference, right?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Like you just said with the second half of it, that's not really bad or harsh. It's like, here's some constructive criticism, As a viewer, I feel like this might work a little bit better. Or this is what I would like better. So I'm sure they take that into consideration when doing that sort of thing.
I could definitely see that, especially with Jonathan and Leah and Jet. It seems like they change a lot of their formats out depending on popularity.
Yeah.
So they definitely listen to criticism.
But that's good, though. They're actually listening to the viewers.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you completely block yourself off from the viewing fan base, you kind of become really isolationist, and
Yeah.
that can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to lose everybody.
That and you kind of become this third entity. You kind of get really in on yourself, and your whole viewing fan base is like, oh, no matter what I do, they'll always be them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anything else you all want to talk about? I annexed the last question because I realized it was dumb.
Not really. I mean, kind of hit everywhere when it comes to this.
If there's anything super specific, you can bring it up. I don't know, if you want to talk about SHOT Show, hell yeah.
Well, I wish I could talk about SHOT Show, but I didn't get to go.
Oh,
So
no. But from what I hear, it was not that great. It was just crappy.
You're not gonna pick
Yeah.
up. You're not gonna pick up an Elite Force revolver.
no.
Not today.
Oh, I'm going to.
I will say that's pretty awesome. All these companies like Genji, Crytek, they're all stepping up their game with guns as far as like having a MOSFET. Most of them come with top board barrels now. That's pretty badass to me.
Oh yeah, that's quite a difference.
I started with the D-Boys, and the thing was junk. So seeing all these companies step up their games is awesome.
A lot of people started with D-Boys.
Yeah, I had the S system, and like the battery went into a PEC box on the side of it. It was so heavy, and I looked like such a goober. Oh my god!
You've got this 10-pound weight on the end of your gun.
Yes, and like the S system has the rail that sits on top of the top rail.
Yeah.
So it's just big and dumb and heavy. And you're like, why am I packing this? Then I thought it was smart to put a grenade launcher on the front of it. So yeah.
Why did you do that to yourself?
I ran like 10 high caps. No, I'm sorry.
Did you ever run out of ammo?
Yes, because we would just play like deathmatch. And so like I would find like a good spot at camp and just unload. I was like, shooting babies. And then I had like 3 shells for the grenade launcher on me. So like I was like a walking change box. It was just like so that was fun.
At least you're not those people who get like really like frustrated when they get shot like twice.
That's going to happen. Like I shoot twice just because you might not feel the first one, but I don't tend to overshoot.
No.
It just happens.
Well, people cheat, so I shoot them a lot.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you got a plate carrier on most of the time, or just any bit of gear. And a lot of times when you go to these local fields, like RU, for instance, these kids come and wear like baggy hoodies. It's like, I'm going to get shot. It's going to hurt. So if I wear baggy clothes, I won't feel it as bad. It's like, I'm the Terminator now and I don't feel shit. It's like, no, dude, you got shot. 10 times.
Nothing that an HPA can't solve.
Yeah. Oh, I miss my HPA.
Oh, goodness.
You used to have. What happened to it?
I had the Polar Star Jack, and I just didn't like carrying the big ass tank that I had around. And like as soon as I sold it, Amped Airsoft came out with the smaller 13-inch cubic deal, and I'm like, holy crap, that's awesome! I want an HPA system again. And of course, Rebecca hates me for it.
Oh, I mean, if he gets one, I have to get one. That's the bad thing about us both playing, is when he gets something, I'm just like, what are we getting me today?
Every order is a 2 quantity.
It really
It seriously is. Like I just I got a gun, or the body, upper and lower from somebody. I'm like, hey, check this out, Rebecca. She goes, oh, sweet, my birthday's next month. Thank you. I'm just like, no, that's mine.
Matt sent it to us from Amped.
I was like, that's mine. I want that, not you.
He was just looking at me as I was holding it. It's like, oh, thanks. And he just basically watched me take his gun, and he'll never see it again. A little sad face.
I'll sit in because I got to work on it.
This is true.
Well, and then when you're done, she gets it at the end. It's
Yep.
a lose-lose situation.
It is.
Well, the thing is, I'll make it shoot like really crappy. That way, she's like, I hate this gun. I'm like, well, that's okay. I'll take it. I'll deal with it.
Put a bunch of Crossman parts in it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or Black Ops parts.
Oh, Lord.
Make it really great. Make Airsoft great again.
Yeah. Okay, guys, this is Tactical Mermaid. You can find me on Instagram.
I'm callsign Ironhorse, Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, just go click the follow button and say hi to us.
Do things, top things.
Not dirty things. It's bad.
Hey everybody, call sign Ironhorse.
Ah.